Alright, so I'm trying something a little bit different today because the audio has been so bad that I'm going to try recording with my big mic. The only problem is everything is in the way and I have to look through stuff to see my references, but that's fine. I did record yesterday, but I couldn't focus, so I'm going to try again today and see how we go. Let's try and use this session to get ourselves to focus a little bit better. Alright, so let's get into it. I've got my references, I'll put them up on the screen and we'll see how many we can get done. So they're 5 minutes each, and I'm just doing it with a charcoal pencil again today. It's just a cheap one from the cheap shop. It's not very good, which is why I don't mind using them for these sketches. Alright, let's see if we can get our focus back, have some fun and learn from our mistakes. So, the first one. I've realised that I do my figures probably a little bit too big for this paper, but I'm not going to worry about that too much at the moment. So the barrel of the shoulders goes this way. I can already tell I've made that too long, so I'm just going to adjust it. I'm also going to see, actually I just remembered that I was looking at some of my old sketches and I really liked some of the contour ones, and I'm out of practice doing contour sketches, so I might see if I can incorporate some of that a little bit more today, because I thought they were quite fun to look at after all this time. And these were sketches from back in 2021. And I'd argue that some of them are better than the ones that I do today. So, you know, what we draw isn't always, our progression isn't always linear. Just trying to figure out how this butt is going to go. Oh, get it in camera would also help. So let's just go with this leg. And the other one. So this one is coming out this way. And after I just said contours, I end up doing modelling, but that's fine. And this foot is in front. I am out of practice doing contours. I'm not really, I mean I am trying to do more contour-ish type sketches this morning, now that I remember that that's what I wanted to do, but because I'm out of practice, these are probably going to be pretty wonky. And it's a matter of just following the line, looking at the reference a lot, and following the line, the contour line. Well, it's, you know, not too bad. I'm also practicing holding my pencil in this grip, because I don't, generally when I draw, I don't use this grip because it feels funny to me. And that's only because I don't practice enough using this grip, which is probably a better grip to have. At least that's what everyone seems to think. For me, it just feels so alien. So the better control I can get over my pencil in this way, I think will be, hopefully in the future I'll be able to reap the benefits from that. And this time for the face, I'm actually just going to put a plate. I call them face plates, but it's just the space where the face would sit. So this is the side. Let me go across there. We've got 15 seconds left. No shading this time. And that's it. Whoops. Number 1 is done. Alright, number 2, let's choose this one. Fire out, man. Alright, see, I forgot the timer. So that easy for me to lose my focus. Alright. This is a really challenging one. So I think the shoulder barrel is back here. And then I can just pin everything off of that, which makes things a little bit easier. I'm concentrating. And this hip is up here. Because I think that the crest is there. Oh, this is a hard one to do. I mean, I could just mess it up. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. It's too hard. Sometimes you just let go and just do your best. Just do what you think. Which is what I think I might do, because I think I've bitten off a little bit more than I can chew with this one. Two minutes to figure this out. You can see I started scribbling, and that is purely because I'm not sure what I'm doing. And it's like when you say, I think it's like when you're talking and you don't know what to say for a split second, and you end up saying or so or and continually. I've noticed, since I've been recording videos, I've noticed that I have a few words that I go back to as well. And I try and cut most of it out. It is really hard. Yeah, I am truly stuffing up this leg. And I didn't leave enough room for this one. So, Oops, this leg is not straight. So I want to erase it. I want to erase it so bad. Let's just pretend that works. Oh gosh. Just when you think you get it, you do something like this. But seriously, even this arm looks like it's backwards, but the reference, in the reference, this is what it looks like, which is just really weird. But I heard somewhere that women can do that, so oh, I've only got 20 seconds. Alright, let's see if I can noodle this into something a little bit more human-like. I don't think I can. I think this is done for. Yep. Number 2, back to front. Let's see, what should I do next? Considering the space that I have left on this paper, I might do this lying down one. Her foot is cut off, but I think we can just make that up. It doesn't really matter. Alright. I might start. Oh gosh. Alright. This is going to be challenging because let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just make a mess. Pretend I know what I'm doing. Try and group as much as I can. We'll see what happens. Up and over. Thank God for square knees. Like, it's such a good landmark. Well, actually, she's going to have a foot cut off in mine as well, so that works, I guess. Obviously, proportion is wrong, but we'll go with it. Oh, that proportion is just so wrong. Because his arm should be here. Do I care? You can tell I'm struggling when I change my grip and I start doing this. And then I start giving them paws instead of hands. gosh. Alright. We're going to finish on a really bad one. I don't know how to fix that. Okay. Could I salvage it? I don't think so. It's really hard to make mistakes because this shows me where I need to, these are my guides to say, this is what you need to work on if I choose to. But I think that's done. Oops. I mean, technically the shoulder cylinder is still there. I just misjudged a lot of it, but that's fine. And I mean, this is what we've got for today. Let me just see if I can lift it out so you can see the whole thing. Make sure to put the right date this time. So what is it? It's the 16th of November. I'll just write it down here. 5-minute gesture figures. And this was number 3. So there we go. We got 15 minutes of drawing in. And I think today is a bit of a mixed bag, but that's what you get. Mixed bags are good because they're full of surprises. If I did everything perfect, it would be boring and I don't get to laugh at my work. So, I mean, yeah. I've got nothing else to say. These aren't the best, but it's my 15 minutes and I'm going to draw badly if I want. I mean, I'm only recording this to show that what it's really like when you're learning. You see on the internet everyone's got all these perfect sketchbooks, and honestly, more power to them. But I think I'm not the only person who's at this level and trying to figure out what the hell to do. But for these 15 minutes, or sometimes it's 20 minutes, this is my time to do what I want. And I encourage other people to do that as well, because you need to sometimes just make your own time to mess up, to muck up, to just do whatever and draw and leave something behind. So that's it for today. I hope you will catch me next time. I will try and do a different subject, and hopefully the audio is a little bit better this time. I'm really struggling because I do record with a webcam, because that's the only camera that I've got to record these with. My old Samsung video, a Handycam, does not pick up. It's worse. It does not. It's low resolution because it's very old, and I can only work with what I've got. So my phone is too old and small to record videos with, because that would probably be the preferred method, but with 32 gigs of space on my phone, I can't record much. That's just the truth of it. So just bear with me until, you know, one day, hopefully, my hope is to get some better equipment. But for now, we'll just deal with what we've got. And I guess this is a way of showing that you can just use what you've got and still get going. So that's why I say all you need is a pencil and a piece of paper, and you can get yourself going as well. So with that, keep drawing, and I'll see you next time.